In this video, we are going to talk about insurance cost of owning a Tesla. A lot of people have this misconception or assumption that owning a Tesla costs a lot of money. And while the upfront cost or the cost of the car itself has gone down over the last 5 years compared to when it first came out 10 years ago, even 8 years ago or so. One topic that a lot of people are not really aware of is the cost of insurance, because part of the decision-making process when I first got this car was the insurance cost. It came from owning a Toyota Corolla, an affordable, economical car, and the insurance cost on that is, fairly affordable. It's cheap because it's a basic car. So when I decided I was interested in buying a Tesla Model 3, first thing that I thought of is, how will this affect my insurance? So my basic assumption was, naturally it will go up. And sure, absolutely, I was right. It did go up. But many people think that it goes up significantly, by a lot. And that's where I was wrong. So I know with insurance, not everybody has the same rate because of different variety of factors. If you had an accident or multiple accidents over the past 5 years or 3 years, if you had speeding tickets, or any other factors like those that could affect your insurance. If you're a younger person, if you're a teenager, all those things affect how much insurance premium you will pay, along with where you live. The cost of living of your location is another factor, along with how the economy is going, inflation. All those things affect how much we pay for car insurance. So going back to when I first bought my car, first thing that I compared was how much more will I pay monthly from a Corolla to a Tesla as far as my insurance. Talking full insurance, collision, comprehensive. I have a $500 deductible, and I kept that because I do think that is like most common, and it's not as high as $1,000, and it's not as low as $200 or $250. And people's preference, that is just preference. And obviously, you try to find the best median. Bottom line, when I went ahead and shopped around, my insurance only went up by $30 a month. And coming from a basic car into a Tesla Model 3, an entry-level, a luxury car or electric car, $30 is, for me, is minimal. And that's what made me buy the Tesla, because I knew I wouldn't spend as much money on insurance. Had it been $80 to $100, I would have probably not buy the Tesla, but because it only went up by $30, I was like, okay, this is reasonable. So I did. I went ahead and shopped around. By shopped around, I do use an insurance agency, an insurance broker. They're called Alltech Agency or Alltech Insurance here in the Portland, Vancouver, Washington area. And they scout around dozens of insurance companies and see which is the cheapest and most affordable. And it so happened that Travelers is the best insurance that could give me the best and cheapest rate, my Tesla in my case. I'm grateful for it. As far as discounts, they went ahead and applied all discounts that are available to me. And I actually have it in front of me here. I got the safe driver discount, no accident, no speeding ticket over the last 5 years, 10 years actually, knock on wood. Home insurance or home ownership discount, EV discount, multi-car discount. I do have another car, a Toyota Camry, that is insured with them, that is being driven by my brother. Paid in full discount. I pay it in full every 6 months. Some companies do it every 1 year and you can pay it in full, but with Travelers, it's every 6 months. And I pay it in full, so I get a discount. Continuous discount, meaning I had no lapse of auto insurance coverage since, I've been owning and driving a car. New car discount and early quote discount. So I had all the best available discount that I have available. $500 deductible with 50,000 per person, 100,000 per accident as far as property damage and liability. That is pretty standard over here in Washington. You may have more. Some have 100 to 200,000 or 250 to 500. But for the longest time, I've always had 50, 100, 10,000 for personal injury. And I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot a portion of my details of insurance bill so you guys can see. Google actually advertised, when you ask Google AI how much Tesla insurance costs, and it said in there that it costs $3,974 per year. which translates to $329 a month to insure a Tesla. Now, I find that to be on the higher side because in my case, the first 6 months of owning the Tesla cost me $808 for 6 months. And then when I renewed it 6 months later, it did go up to $969. So for the entire year, 1777. Oh, I just realized that. 1,777. And so the monthly cost of that is $148 a month. So that's my number right there. $148 a month to insure a Tesla Model 3 full coverage with $500 deductible, $50,000 per person, $100,000 per accident. Also worth noting, I have a glass insurance as far as like the windows and glasses. I do have a $50 deductible. The car has a lot of windows and glasses, especially the glass roof. So it's important that you have that along with personal insurance and rental car insurance and all those types of things. So I want to conclude this video by saying, while every person has a different rate because of your backgrounds or accidents or tickets or depending on your age and location and all those things, insuring a Tesla is definitely a little bit more compared to if you own a regular car such as like a model such as like a Corolla or a Camry or any basic car that is considered economical or mid-range. But it's not as high as people would think. Again, for the first year, I was paying $148 a month with all those discounts that I mentioned. And I find that reasonable. Some people that might be a lot, some people that they might think that I'm overpaying, but I am using an insurance agency that shops for me. And with inflation and all these factors, I figure I make this video as an informational for people that are new to Tesla, that are thinking of buying a Tesla. And yeah, bottom line, shop around. Tesla's insurance is not as high as you might think it is. Until then, I hope everybody have a wonderful new year. And if you like this video, hit that like button. If you like my channel, please subscribe. I will see you in the next episode. Adrian out. Peace.